Hey guys, good morning. It's Tony. Before I start the video, I want to say please like, subscribe, and comment. If you want to join the Patreon, you can join at patreon.com/but I'm not a trader. The links are somewhere in the YouTubes and the chats. I'm not really good at posting the links, but they're somewhere in there, right? I got a request to do some TA on PLTR. I'll be honest, I don't really need to do too much TA. This is going to be pretty easy target, I think. Real quick, this is really all you need, right? First of all, your very first initial entry should have been back here on the right. Should have been back here on this monthly close back on July 22nd. That's in this on this monthly chart. You would have entered this at $10, $10.37. In 2 years, you would have had a 400% gain. That's on my indicators by themselves, right? On the weekly, you had plenty of times to add over the last, I'd say, year and a half, right? If you were looking at long term, you would have added, right? You would have added here, you would have added right there, you would have added right here, and then you would have added right there, right? Looking at every single perfect entry right there, perfect entry, perfect entry, perfect entry, and perfect entry on the weekly. Whoops. If we're looking at just like daily momentum, right? Because again, I wouldn't long here. I don't think I would long. If anything, I would wait for maybe the weekly to come back a little bit, right? Ideally, if I want to add to my long term, I would probably wait for the stochastic to come all the way back down here and then wait for this also to come back down under the zero line before actually pushing it to the upside. And then you can expect something, something else, right? As far as right now, though, if you do push to the higher side, like we'll see here, right? I mean, this is going to be pretty, right? I could technically expect like some sort of like short here. I'm not gonna say that you are short, but again, I mean you're about to hit this previous high, right? Right here at the high was what, $45 exactly. I mean, high is 45. You already broke the high, so my guess is your next level is probably on the longer term is probably $69, right? That's gonna be your next level longer term. Longer term means anywhere from 5 years and higher, right? And again, if you're adding to your long-term investment, that time has passed. I don't think you should add to PLTR anymore unless you super believe in PLTR. I think PLTR is a great company. I would not add PLTR at these levels, especially when, you had this whole range of sideways trading to add back at like, 10, $6, $5, right? And then you would have essentially had, like a 9x from these lows of 5 to like up here. Yeah, so I would have definitely not add to long term anymore. It seems like, I don't know what the market cap is, right? I'll look at it later, but only if you really like the company, I would say definitely add long term, right? Especially because they're AI or they're more into like data and stuff. But again, long term was all these areas, right? Back since April 2023, you have all this time to add into long term. If you want to do just like a couple of options, maybe a month out, my personal choice would probably be something like, I'd probably go with puts, right? Maybe to like down here somewhere, this area, because you do have support at 41.64, right? And then before you see it push up. So personally, I think you might actually see a drop here. I don't want to touch this, and you have earnings right in November 4th. So really, like in a week or two, you actually have earnings. So I'd probably wait till after earnings before getting in if you want to trade this. But I think I see more of a rejection back to like a 41, like to like $41 versus pushing up from here. So I'll see you guys later. Long term is 69. Shorter term, you'll probably see a drop maybe to like 41.77, somewhere in this area, right where the support is. So I'll see you guys later. Bye-bye.